Infidelity is a betrayal of trust. It's like treacherously giving out the treasure entrusted in one's care without the owner's consent. Once it creeps into any marriage, the commitment of the culprits in the union diminishes. Infidelity is one human act that has always attacked and inflicted deep injuries in the foundations of the sacred institution of marriage more than death. When it attacks, it destroys the basic ingredients of a successful marriage, which is love, trust, genuine and lasting companionship, mutual support, bliss, selflessness, secrecy, understanding, compromise, privacy, mutual boasting of spiritual life, and so many more. Even death does not lead to infidelity, but infidelity leads to death, with its attendant avalanche of distraught, distress, and distrust when exposed. The act may provide exciting momentary pleasure, but the consequences have eternal scars of blisters on the hearts of all involved. A group of men and women living in different countries have decided to join efforts to protect the sanctity of the marriage institution. They intend to expose various circumstances that had precipitated infidelity in the past. This is being done by secretly interviewing those who had perpetrated the acts of infidelity in the past and present and are willing under an obligation of confidentiality to unburden their hearts. From their numerous confessions, people can learn from the failings or scheming of others to prevent such reoccurrence in their marriages. In any unbridled amorous act of a husband or wife outside the home, marriage is made the casualty. However, our focus is not to judge or expose those who are involved in cheating. Rather, we want to use their testimony to checkmate infidelity in marriages. When people acquaint themselves with the details of the culprit's testimonies, that will enable the public to learn from the mistakes of others. Study has shown that infidelity is at times self-induced, and at other times the actions or inactions of either of the spouses could precipitate circumstances conducive to infidelity. Armed with these experiences, people hedge against known factors that dispose a marriage partner to infidelity. Honestly, extracting these confessions from men and women are a Herculean task because of the dishonorable nature of infidelity. Interviewing the culprits is like a frightening voyage into the hidden and dark chambers of the hearts of men and women. It is a duty kept for mature men and women of skill and integrity, especially those with religious disposition and many others who have been involved over time in counseling couples in troubled marriages. To dare and succeed in this project, one must have the culprit's trust. To have their trust, you must command their respect. Many a time, the varying reasons people give for indulging in infidelity defy understanding. With the pain, emptiness, and anxiety it brings when exposed, the torture of conscience and treachery that characterize its practice, we are scared of those who dare it and dread those who remain in it. Its pleasure is like any other stolen item, may be exciting, but its repercussions are fatal. As we proceed to unleash the confessions, you will hear the intriguing, the awkward, the ugly, the bizarre, and the ungodly. It will unnerve the faith of those who believe in the sacredness of the institution of marriage. It will question the reality of professed marital love and its durability. It will further interrogate the voice of conscience, its restraining power, and when it does speak, does it all speak loud in opposition when infidelity culprits act? Many are involved in this act. None wants to be identified with his or her confessions due to the unholy nature of the act. We are under serious obligations not to indulge in any gesture or action that would suggest or reveal the identity of the culprits, not even his or her city or country. We ask intentional questions whose answer reveal why and how the culprits cheated in order to expose the details of the process of their cheating. Presently, our focus is on married men and women. In no distant time, we will incorporate the confessions of the unmarried because experience and study have revealed the habits formed as bachelors and spinsters are carried into the marriage arena. It is our intention to serve the confessions raw as they come, but the rawness of some needs moderating. We have also noticed that there are some we will not dare to publish as it is tantamount to an assault or the moral majority. We wish to remain with you in this journey as long as unfaithfulness remains and there are culprits who are willing to confess their identity.